Hi, dear listeners and viewers. English Basic Grammar again with you, and today we are going to complete everything with questions. Part number 3 about present perfect and present perfect continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous, and I decided to include the future tenses, just the idea about the future tenses, and to show you how we can ask questions in future tenses. When I tell you questions, I mean direct questions, because in English there are indirect questions, or they are called polite questions, which start with phrases like, could you tell me, do you remember, do you know, I wonder even. And we are going to speak about these polite questions in a different video. Today, direct questions. And now I hope that you can automatically ask all 5 types of questions, because if you remember the idea, the general idea, so it's not that difficult. And I hope that it's not necessary maybe even to remind, but let me remind you, yes? So the idea is the auxiliary verb in each structure. Usually it is the first verb in the structure. In continuous it is to be, am, is, are, was, were. In perfect and perfect continuous, they are have, has, or had. And if it is to be and modal verbs, then instead of auxiliary verbs, we use these verbs to be, am, is, are, was, were, and modal verbs like can, could, should, must, might. To remember about them, it's necessary to watch again the previous 2 videos, lesson number 12 and 13, if I'm not mistaken, and to remember everything. Once more, in short, you should put an auxiliary verb in front of the subject of the sentence to ask the question. So I hope that now you can do it automatically, yes? Okay, let's watch the video and let's pay attention to the main ideas for present perfect and perfect continuous, past perfect and perfect continuous, and future tenses. Let's watch. Hi again, dear listeners and viewers. English Basic Grammar Lesson 14. Today questions in present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and I decided to add today future tenses. Let me remind you the structures for present perfect and present perfect continuous. You can see that in both cases we have auxiliary verbs have or has for he, she, it. In questions, it should be in front of the subject and only after the subject all the rest part of the structure. So pause the video, take your time, and try to ask all 5 types of questions for both tenses. Use this slide for checking. Pay special attention to everything that is highlighted in red and underlined. And once more, pay attention. If we ask the question when in present perfect, we use a past simple. Do you remember past simple and auxiliary verb did? So when did they watch the film? Pause the video and compare everything. I hope that your answers are the same. Actually, saying your answers, I mean your questions. The same idea for past perfect and past perfect continuous. Look at the structure, read the sentences as an example, and ask 5 types of questions to each sentence. Pause the video, write down the questions, and use the next slide for checking. Pause the video, compare everything. Hope you were successful. Well, future tenses. The same groups: future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. In the second line, you can see the structures of these tenses, then the examples for these tenses, and you can understand that for questions it's necessary to put will in front of the subject and then all the rest part of the sentence. So will you please look at the examples and pay special attention that will not, it is won't in contraction. Pause the video, take as much time as you need, and study the slide better. Thank you for watching, my dears. Hope that now you can ask all questions that you would like. See you next time. Bye.